Hey guys, welcome back to the early preview of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now yesterday we took a look at the fight clubs, and in this video we're going to take a look at street racing. Now street racing is another side activity you can do in and around London, and there's multiple different types of street racing. There's race from point A to point B, there's laps. There's also exotic racing. This race here is one of the exotic races, and this is, you can see the train just ahead there. This is a race against the train to the final destination. So we're racing against the clock and the train itself, and we're going to attempt to win this by going through, following the different checkpoints. And there is going to be a trophy for winning 3 different street races. It's called A Quarter-Furlong at a time. So it's not too difficult. Now the controls as far as the carriage here, obviously you have your R2 to go, and L2 is to brake and reverse. There is the square button that's going to allow you to ram neighboring carriages, but we don't want to ram anyone in this race because we need to get from point A to point B as quickly as we can. Now the X button is your boost, I guess, if you will. Now one thing that the controls the miss, they don't really tell you. You'll have little pop-up prompts in the corner that tell you how to control the carriage, but one they don't actually tell you about is the drifting. I know this kind of sounds weird when you're in a horse, but if you hold L2 and R2 you can drift around corners, so that may prove helpful for some of the tight turns. So as you can see, it's relatively simple, but we're taking a nice little scenic run here through the streets. Kind of get you guys a sense of the environment, the surroundings, the amount of people and carriages that you see out on the streets. So I mean, it feels pretty realistic to the time. Obviously, I was not in London in 1868, but it feels kind of real. I do really like how the environments look, the water puddles, the lighting, and everything in this game is really well done. Now we're coming up to the end here, and we're gonna just barely beat this train. I thought I had a mostly flawless run, but it still was pretty close at the end. So here's the finish line, and we won the race. Now another type of race, as I mentioned earlier, this is going to be a race against other carriages. Now this is a race from point A to point B. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. There's also, again, there's the lap races. Here you can use the ram, which is the square button to kind of bump your opponents here out of the way. Again, there's multiple checkpoints. Just follow the checkpoints. You can see them on the mini map as well in the bottom corner. Now there's also another kind of unique type of race. This is a triathlon, and this is a combination of racing in your carriage as well as actually getting out and running. But the same concept as the previous ones, just go through the checkpoints. And then we're going to kind of jump forward here a little bit, and you're going to get to a point here. It says run. So at this point we're going to hold circle to get, or hit circle to get out of the cart, and then we're going to continue on foot. So you're just going to use your course skills here to navigate this course. I probably should have used my my zip line to kind of get up there a little faster, but oh, there's a helix glitch. That's one of the types of collectibles in the game. So we're going to run on foot here, then we're going to have to jump back into the carriage down here at street level, and then at the end of this race I'm going to actually have to get out and do some more running. But I think you guys kind of get the idea here. I just wanted to showcase another one of the activities you're going to be doing alongside, obviously, the main story in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which in my opinion is my favorite game of the series. It's really well done, and I hope you guys enjoyed this preview. A little later on today we're going to take a look at heists, which are a great way to get resources and income. So we'll see you soon.